All right, we are going to go through, this is called a Bunsen burner, but it's actually a Tirrill burner because you can see there's this adjustable valve underneath right here. There's this dial underneath, okay? And that is not present in an actual Bunsen burner, okay? So the parts, we have the base, this dial right here that you can see adjusts the gas, okay? And then we have the barrel. Okay. And the barrel we can rotate and that adjusts the airflow, okay? And then we have rubber tubing that connects over to where the gas comes out. So let's look at that for a moment. This is where the gas comes out. This, when it is perpendicular to the rubber tubing to this outlet valve, this is closed, this is open, this is closed. Okay, so it doesn't matter in which direction it's closed, but if it's perpendicular, this is closed, this is open, this is closed. Okay, so what we are going to do is practice lighting the Bunsen burner. Okay. Now, we want to have the tubing relatively straight. We don't want to have a whole bunch of coils on it. Okay, I'm going to show you a tool that we can use. So this is called a striker, and a striker has, let me open it up for a moment. Okay, it has some flint right here that I can slide across, and look at that, create a spark. This is one style of striker that has kind of a protective hood on it. And then we have a style like this, which does the same thing, okay? Sometimes students have difficulty with the striker because sometimes you have to press down here and slide across to get a better spark, okay? But we will practice with strikers, but really we can just use something like this to light it. But let's go through the process, okay? So I'm gonna just slide this a little bit so that you can also see where the gas is coming out. So if I'm ready to start, okay, what I'm gonna do is check, is the barrel tightened, righty-tighty? Now what's interesting is that's opposite for the gas underneath, so I want to turn that in the opposite direction, make sure it is closed. So closed, closed. I check, is my rubber tubing tight here? Is my rubber tubing tight over here? And now I'm going to turn on the gas from here. Now remember, that means gas is now flowing out and flowing through the rubber tubing and trying to get up into the Bunsen burner, but we have this at the bottom closed. So now I'm going to turn it just a little bit to the right to open it, and we'll try with the striker first. Let's open it a little more. There we go. Okay. So there is our flame on our Bunsen burner. Okay. So just so we can see, this is a little high. So what I'm going to do is adjust. See how I'm adjusting the size of the flame, how it's getting lower. It's maybe a little bit too low. So we'll use it right here. Now, I do not want a flame that looks like this. This flame is actually sort of cold for a flame, all right? So what I need to do is let more air in and get the flame hotter. So I'm gonna turn this, rotate the barrel, and you're gonna see the color of that flame change. It's going to get bluer and hotter. I do not want to stop here. I want to keep going. Do you see how I have now an inner blue flame, and then that's lighter, and then a darker outer? Let me hold just a piece of paper behind here. Can you see that? So I have a clear inner core and outer core. The hottest part of this flame is the very top of that inner core. And that's where we will get the most efficient heat when we are using a Bunsen burner, okay? Now, when we are ready to turn this Bunsen burner off, we are going to go to the source first. So ignore this and go follow the rubber tube and go back to the source and turn off the gas. The Bunsen burner goes off. Underneath here, I'm going to get this closed back up, close this back up, and I'm going to rotate this barrel and close this back up. Now it is ready for the next person to use. And there you have a Bunsen burner or a Tirrill burner.